All right, Adapted Fitness. It is day 3 of week 8 of the Adapted Fitness General Physical Preparedness Program, our last demo that I'm working on for you guys. It's been a good 8 weeks, and let's finish it strong here. For strength, we got our split squat and our tricep extensions that we had a couple weeks ago. I'll do a quick refresher of both of those. So again, our split squat, we're going to have that offset position with our legs. Make sure you are wide enough so that you're not losing your balance. But we've got that split position with our legs. We're going to kind of lunge down, get that back knee to the floor, keep that front knee at a 90-degree angle, and then stand back up. We've got 4 sets of 5 reps on each side. So we're going to do our 5 reps on one side, switch legs, and then do our 5 reps on the other. This is another kind of tricky balance challenge. Again, make sure you have a wide enough base so that you're not losing your balance. If you do want to do some loading, you can have that weight in the opposite hand from the front leg, and then just switch hands when you switch legs. Or you can have weight in both hands and do the same thing. So 5 reps on each side, 4 total sets. Challenge yourself, maybe go a little heavier from what you did the first time, or stay around the same weight if that was a challenge. Again, if you were having a hard time with balance, try it out unweighted at first, and then only add weight when you feel you can do it safely without losing your balance. And then we can go, if you're not standing up and doing that, then we're doing our tricep extensions. So we've got we're either going to do 4 sets of 5 reps on each side, or if we have a little bit of a heavier weight, we can use both arms at the same time and then just do a normal 4x5. So if we're doing single arm, we're going to have that upper arm going straight up, our elbow bent so that our weight is right behind our shoulder. And then we're going to just extend using that elbow joint to get that weight overhead. This part of the arm stays still. It's just that pivot at the elbow. We'll do 5 reps on one side, switch, and then do 5 on the other. If we have a bit of a heavier weight, what we can do is we can wrap our hands around one of our dumbbell heads and then have that weight hanging, kind of touching our upper back, right in the middle, and then just pressing through with both arms. And then if we're doing that option, it's just 4 sets of 5 reps. Otherwise, we're doing single arm, 5 reps on each side for 4 sets. So then once we're done with that, then we can go on to our conditioning. If we're going down to the floor, or if we're standing up and going down to the floor, we've got 21, 15, 9. We're going to have 21 air squats, 21 push-ups, 15 air squats, 15 push-ups, 9 air squats, 9 push-ups. If we are just going to be in a chair, 21 dips, 21 of those wide grip press. We had those earlier this week with those elbows kind of going out to the side. 15, 15, 9, 9. As fast as we can. So we'll start with the standing version. So that air squat, we're going to have those legs a little wider than hip width, toes pointed out slightly, and then our knees are going to follow that same path that our toes are facing. Get those hips down below parallel, and then stand back up, knees and hips all the way extended at the top. It's the same squat that we've been working on for these 8 weeks. So then just a good amount of those. Again, if you can't get below parallel, just get as low as you can, and just make sure you're standing all the way back up. And then our push-ups. Let's go this way. We're gonna have our hands a little wider than shoulder width apart. We're gonna go down till that chest touches the ground, and then push back up. Keep those elbows tight to the body. We don't want those elbows really flaring out that far. So do your best to keep those close. If you cannot do that full push-up, you can do as low as you can. Go down to about where those arms are 90 degrees. And then if you are having trouble going all the way down, you do have that kind of chair option. Or if you have a couch available, we can use that. Just have our hands there. Again, try to keep those elbows tight and then pushing through. Kind of, the higher we grab, the easier it becomes. All the way up to our wall push-up, where we're just hands are up against the wall, take a step back, and then we're just doing that push-up up against the wall. So we'll do 21 squats, 21 push-ups, 15 squats, 15 push-ups, and then 9 and 9. If we are going to be in a chair, let's go over our dip. So we've got that chair dip again. We're gonna have our hands on the seat. Gonna get those hips forward, legs planted, elbows down to about 90 degrees, or as close as you can, and then extended all the way through. Just a body weight dip, and then when we can move on to the wide grip press. We'll have weight on the shoulders, elbows out like we had earlier this week, and then just pressing straight up. If you need the alternative equipment option, then it's just you might have to go to that elbow forwards grip if you're not using two objects, and that's fine if you don't have access to two objects. If you just have the one, go with that normal kind of shoulder position. If you are just doing a single arm press, do all 21 on one side, switch, and then do all 21 on the opposite side. So then, same thing, 21 dips, 21 press, 15 dips, 15 press, 9 and 9, as fast as possible. And then that will be it for the conditioning. And then our accessory, we had these before. We've got that, if we're standing up, we've got those slow air squats and the Cossack squats and Cossack squat hold. Otherwise, we've got our slow T's and W's with a T hold for working on our shoulders. So I'll show the air squats and Cossack squat again. So that slow air squat, same position as for the normal air squat. It's just when we're going down, we're going slow, and when we're coming back up, we're going slow. Same body mechanics, hips go back, and then come back forward. Knees track the toes, chest stays up, back stays straight for 6. And then we've got our Cossack squats, so that's going to have a wide stance. And then we're going to go to one side, have that knee track over the toe, and then kind of let that other foot come up. Stand all the way back up, switch sides, do the same thing. 3 total on each side. And then we're going to have a 20-second hold on one side, stand back up, 20-second hold on the other. So 3 total rounds of that, and then that will be it for that version. If we are doing the T's and W's, just a reminder, the T's, pick a light weight for these, just a bit bent forward at the hips, and then a slow rise to get those arms parallel with the rest of the body. Make a T with your arms and torso, and then let them back down slowly. Go up slow and back down slow for 6 reps. Then we got our W's. We're going to have we're going to kind of make a W with our arms slight bent forward at the hip, and then we're going to press forward. Then have those biceps finish next to the ears, and then go back to that W position. 6 of those, and then that T hold. We'll just have our arms out, and we'll hold this position for 20 seconds. So then we'll go through that 3 total times, and then that will be it for week 8 and the Adaptive Fitness General Physical Preparedness program. I hope you enjoyed the program. I hope you got some benefits out of it. Make sure you leave some feedback for me, leave some feedback for Tim. Hopefully we can keep working on this, and it can just get better and better in the future, and it can be a really effective tool for our adaptive fitness clientele when they're outside of the lab. So thank you for joining me for these 8 weeks. Hopefully I'll get to see you in the lab sometime soon. And always remember to stay active, stay healthy. Thank you.